Welcome back to another warm and exciting week of updates here on the US 380 Updates channel. We aim to be your trusted source for clear updates and new developments across this 10-mile expansion project in Denton. We'll break down some exciting new commercial developments at 423 in this week's update. Also, both intersection closures are progressing smoothly, and there's a chance we could see one reopen before our next update. A lot has happened in the past 2 weeks, so as always, buckle up and hit that subscribe button. We're here every week, keeping you informed about the latest changes and what they mean for you. Let's hit that logo animation to get started. US 380 Updates, keeping you informed until the dust settles. This expansion project is set up to be completed in 3 phases. Phase 1 is finished. Traffic was shifted north while crews built the eastbound lanes, installed new sidewalks, and added drainage improvements. Phase 2, where we are now, moved traffic south onto those newly completed lanes. This allows crews to add an additional lane on the north side, along with sidewalks and proper drainage. We estimate Phase 2 is about 60% complete. So far, about 6 miles of roadway have been laid, with more progress now daily thanks to the good weather. Drainage is nearly finished at 98%, and they continue to work on sidewalks. Down to the west end of the project here, at 720, where we'll have an overpass soon. The east to westbound turnaround lane is now fully constructed and has been open to traffic for some time, providing smoother flow through the intersection. Shifting focus to the center of the intersection, crews made some progress just over a week ago, laying down a fresh layer of asphalt for at least one of the remaining lanes. Additionally, on the west to eastbound turnaround, crews have been refining the asphalt surface, ensuring a smooth and even transition for vehicles. With each section completed, we're seeing this intersection take shape and move closer to its final configuration. As we've stated before, they're not able to complete the overpass until the utility work is completed here. This is a shot moving east up the road to Paloma Creek. On the left side of the screen, you can see rebar staged and ready for the next concrete pour. This again is all part of Phase 2, which continues to progress at a rapid pace. As we continue further down the highway, you'll notice freshly poured concrete from this past weekend. Given the recent weather conditions, it has been covered to ensure a controlled curing process, preventing moisture loss and temperature fluctuations that could impact its strength and durability. This step is critical in achieving a properly set and long-lasting roadway surface. Part of this closure included the completion of drainage surrounding the intersection. There was need to tie in the pipes from under the roadway into the new network, and only so much can be done ahead of time. We're to the closure itself. We can see some concrete already poured. There are quite a few segments formed and ready for concrete, which might be complete by time this video is published. Just east here between Paloma Creek and Navo, the north lanes have finally been poured. There is still some additional concrete needed between this fresh pour and the existing roadway. Looks to be almost the width of a lane. Either way, the slip-form paver used typically allows for pours around 14 feet wide, so that additional lane segment will need an additional pour. This additional gap is caused by the overpass ramp that will be extending out to here and be required to allow proper merging to and from the frontage roads. Looking closer at the newly poured lane, we can see the curb extending on the inside of the lane, forming the westbound frontage road. The curb was already added to the north side. As part of finishing out this segment, they'll add a sidewalk and curb inlets for drainage. The shot moved on, so we'll back up to show the last cutout for what is typically left open for drainage. Further east here, to Gardenia, currently closed from allowing traffic into this section of Savannah. This area is a bit more calm. There is not as much detail to provide as the PC section. This road has been closed since around the 26th. Drainage work and road base looks complete, so crews will work to get asphalt and concrete here incrementally days after PC is complete. 423 west to east. Look at all this smooth and graded road base that continues all the way up the north side of the intersection. Drainage is already complete through here, as stated before. They're 98% done with all of that. There is not much more needed with the westbound frontage road. The intersection under 423 was already shut down in October of last year and reconstructed. This whole area is definitely poised for some big changes soon and likely this spring. As we cross over the intersection, we can see the last two of the bent caps sitting on top of the pilings, curing in their concrete forms. The back wall as of filming was not set in its form yet, but as of this video's release, it is curing in its form as well. We captured this great overhead shot of the 423 intersection looking south, really to show the new commercial developments that we'll talk about shortly, but we have other plans there. So we'll show this intersection now versus a similar shot back in September of 2024 when we first started. Here we had no concept of what that overpass would look like or how it would even fit here. Things have most definitely changed and not a bit of the existing highway is left. Let's go back even further to March of 2020 and remember what a crazy time that was. Even with lockdowns in place, there was still traffic on 380. Graduation season is right around the corner, and their spots are filling up fast. Book now to secure your celebration display. If you're planning a celebration, whether it's a birthday, graduation, or any special event, they've got you covered with custom yard signs that will bring your occasion to life. With vibrant, personalized designs, Sign Gypsies delivers more than signs. They deliver joy. They handle everything from design to setup, so you can sit back and enjoy the fun. Visit signgypsies.com to book today and use promo code 380updates for a free upgrade on your next sign. Terms and conditions apply. Over at the far east end of the project at Legacy, the transformation over the past few weeks has been incredible. What was once just a few columns rising from the ground has rapidly progressed. Beams have been set, and now, with the bridge decking almost all in place, we're really starting to see the final shape of this overpass take form. They still need 2 beams to finish the second to last section, and then a full set to complete the bridge at the end. So what does the decking do? The bridge deck consists of precast concrete panels sitting atop the beams that create a solid foundation for the bridge roadway. It distributes loads evenly and plays a crucial role in the bridge's overall strength and durability. Once all the decking is in, the next major steps will bring this overpass even closer to completion. Crews will start adding rebar reinforcement before pouring the concrete deck, creating the strong and durable surface that traffic will eventually drive on. Once that concrete cures, we'll see barrier walls, lighting, and final touches like striping and drainage come together to make this a fully functional part of the highway. That sound means we're on to commercial updates, and we have quite a bit to cover here at 423, along with a touch of construction plans to point out as well. This is a marketing flyer used typically to market available commercial properties for potential tenants, investors, or business owners. This flyer includes new restaurants and retail space information and includes all 4 corners of the 423 and 380 intersection. We're going to zoom in and uncover as much as we can, starting with the southeast corner. The anchor for this corner is Walmart, set to open later in Q4 this year. We've covered it quite a bit over the past months. Also showing here to the far right looks like an Aldi at the end of that shopping center. In front of that Aldi, near the highway, appears to be a Cosmix. Cosmix is a new, small-format restaurant concept introduced by McDonald's, focusing on bold, refreshing beverages and a selection of tasty treats. There are only 6 of these open in Texas as of now. While we're zoomed in here, at the top of the screen is 380. The teal line down the middle of the highway is the median. There have been questions in the comments. The median will extend as shown here all the way from the overpass to Hollyhock. This means there will be no cross traffic from the Home Depot or Kroger parking lot to the north or from the Walmart to the south trying to cross the busy highway. That will only be permitted at the 423 and Hollyhock lights. There's a lot in this graphic. Next, we've zoomed in between H-E-B and Walmart on 423 itself. There's a proposed signal light, which I think everyone can agree will be a good idea once this becomes a much busier area. The southwest corner now. From bottom to top, 2 hotel sites are planned circled here which the area needs for sure. Next to those hotels, we have a Hideaway Pizza. Never had it, but hope it's good. Then a small slider for some made-to-order cheeseburger sliders, crispy fries, creamy shakes, and a unique smoss. From there we see a Portillo's planned, next to the already open Freddy's and Black Rifle Coffee. Still more, and nowhere close to done with this area. Stay with us. Out in front of H-E-B, next to the Whataburger, will be another new concept restaurant. Saucy by KFC, a bold new restaurant focusing on crispy chicken tenders paired with a selection of 11 unique dipping sauces. Currently, there's only one location nationwide. We're not moving on yet. The build-up to a previous video we did showed a bird call next to the Panda Express that is no longer there. One proposal scene was for a tire shop, which seems a bit out of place, but time will tell, and we'll keep you all updated. Before we cross over 380 here completely, there are some construction updates to point out here as well. First, we see the Doe Creek signal that now appears to allow traffic all the way across the highway north and south to some new shops that we'll cover in a second. Second, we can see the same median from the overpass will extend to this Doe Creek intersection and will again restrict motorists from crossing the highway, not signaled. While we're here, we can see a Rosa's is planned for this lot just off the highway with no timeline available. The whole northwest corner now shows to have a large shopping center plan for next summer, 2026. We'll expect, at least as of now, a Ross, Ulta, Burlington, Sierra, PetSmart, HomeSense, Rack Room Shoes, and a Five Below, along with some other retail space available now down by the LA Fitness. That looks like all of the updates here at 423 and 380. Overall count shows about 115 restaurants and retail spaces open or planned for this intersection. That was a lot of work. Please share with your friends, family, and neighbors. As we take our final look at Costco, it's exciting to share that they'll be opening their doors this Friday, March 14th. With this, we wrap up another chapter of our journey here on the channel. We hope the past 6 months have kept you all well informed and connected to the developments. Here's to more aisles of adventure, happy shopping, and happy savings. We won't waste much time lingering on the past. Kroger out west at 2931 shows some activity already, or at least that lot is seeing activity. Construction mesh netting is new around these drainage holes that feed water to the nearby retention pond. Across the street at Sprouts, the roof installation is well underway. While several layers still need to be added, the progress is clear. The team is diligently working through each stage to ensure everything is sealed and secure for the building's next phase. Sad, reflecting back to when Costco was in this same phase of construction. The retail spaces next door are in the beginning stages of roof development as well. Wow, that was a long video this week, and took quite a bit longer to produce than normal. Please like and share, it really does help support the channel. That's it for this update. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share so your neighbors stay in the know. We'll be back next time with more on the 380 expansion. See you then.